for turn up their ultimate and enjoy fun and get to meet everybody here. We don't talk to you for the last 3 years. But let's get straight into a conversation here this morning, guys, gentlemen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad and Fambula Radio Land.
All right, so Melvin, let me start with you. Parliament is back from their recess. How are things unfolding so far?
Well, of course, Parliament don't get a couple of sittings after the recess, and the first thing, the main opposition still not good day, but that not stop the business of Parliament not for on the transact, and we don't see the confirmation of a long list of presidential appointees, and of course, we don't see tabling of certain reports and audited reports. And yes, the business don't they gone, but the fact remains that in terms of parliamentary pluralism, that is missing, and the other side of the aisle is, I mean, of course, that's not mean to say Honorable Mohamed Bango and Thompson or Dede, Honorable Thompson or Dede, then Dede, and they don't sound some important notes, but you know, we feel that full notes day until we get the one whole APC choir on them bench, and we then go begin sing. It will be interesting.
Interesting times ahead indeed. So let me come to you, Kelvin, because this is a week as well where President Bio addressed the nation on the subject of national unity after that communique was signed. How strong was that speech? If you say it really sink down for really resolve the issues and they, given that I don't make an address about it?
Well, yeah, the speech actually, now for just put it on record now, but everything we supposed to take place been done, be spelled out by the communique way the mediation committee do, and in just put sort of an icing on the cake, and the speech actually appears where you go say like simplistic because I don't see too much heavy words there. I wonder the one the way they translate, if they don't translate that into very different languages there across the country, so that at least it go sink in. But it call for national unity and he make some commitments. Them say go follow it in the inside the communique, and he praised the African initiative, especially Commonwealth way in another area where we belong to as former British colonies. He praised them, and I think now the way for go, maybe we have been expect that if you been get anything short of that, something that you for they can't talk about now. But to me, no one pay too much attention to that speed day for now. On I want to see the implementation, because the biggest part of the implementation for us now, waiting Melvin talks so just now that we want to see the full choir na Parliament. Because right now na one solo, one soprano singers and then for the APC. So we want to see the full force, and it will be interesting where the full force could go inside. Waiting at the position of Mohamed Bangura and Honorable Thompson, we just want to see how it will pan out, because whether they go accept them for continue for play the roles there with them, they don't go take oath for like na ECOWAS Parliament and stuff, or then go bring a new team where they go and for can bring. But small rumor they go, I don't know. My brother will confirm that, but because na rumor, I not go and stress on them. But I think there is some kind of in-house game they play within the APC for kind of Parliament and with the local councils them.
And so speaking something we Kelvin just touched on the subject of the ECOWAS Parliament and maybe the AU Parliament, this is something we're going to be quite controversial at some point, because we now say Mohamed Bangura don't occupy the seat on behalf of Sierra Leone ECOWAS. So are we going to see, for example, the APC demand that no, we don't want Sunday and we want somebody else there when they return? I mean, is that even possible?
Well, we are all sides are equal if it be possible, but APC will be very childish if they say that they go to Parliament for. That's a petty issue, and that could be a serious distraction to them. Attempting for remove Honorable Mohamed Bangura now from the ECOWAS Parliament means say you need to get the speaker back of the national parliament for right and say because of A, B, and C we are recalling this member. It will be quite unprecedented, and I suspect it will go for 1 year, for one session. The next session now, that maybe they can look at in faith, but he's not a member of the EU Parliament, ACP EU Parliament, so that's not a big issue. But the good thing now for talking that the leadership of Parliament been done left committees and leadership positions for APC.
We've been vacant. We APC for go
So
fill
that was magnanimous enough. If they for one for brutalize or pauperalize, and for we don't say them no, they will fix all the way then can settle, but they left the vacant seats there for them and chairman position them. So how the APC can fill them position and they wouldn't have the people them. But above all, the big tax now, the APC leadership and I get for address issues around formidability. APC being only formidable in the last parliament because Honorable Chair Ramadan Majuba and in team they be able to keep them together. It was quite difficult. We don't say opposition party in disintegration of parliament, and I won't give any reference to it. But it will be quite interesting. The APC leadership, I mean, we have to see first their membership and all those kind of things.
This is a party we don't lose some serious experienced people on the front bench. IB Kagbo is no more. Cherry Coco is no more. Hassan Bruce, I think.
Hassan Priest.
Hassan Priest is also no more. And then you get Manly Spain is no more. All people away now, very seasoned people with experience. This open opportunity though for people like Abdul Kagbo and others as well for step up in leadership roles within the party in parliament. And
looking at, you start with Honorable Abdul Kagbo, looking at his role where he played during that ITGC, I think he's going to be one of the favorite poster child for, though by parliamentary experience, he should not be holding that brief, but by party experience, I suspect he can take replacement, and he can replace Honorable Chair Ramadan Majuba. When I get it with, he has been a fine debater, and he's very profound. He's a clergy. Of course, he understands the inner runnings of the business of parliament, because one of the person the SLPP, the leader now being favorite contender in the debate, Honorable Tawa. So but if it's about experience, you have somebody like Honorable Daniel Kuruma, the most erudite in the opposition bench ever I don't see in terms of picking holes with legislations, constitutional instruments. So, also them get for put Honorable Daniel Kuruma, get for be an interesting one, but I also get Honorable Saliu Usman Sise, SOS. He is serving a suspected something 3 or 4 terms. He come with also experience. You get Honorable Aaron Aruna Kuruma. He is coming there. They've been chairpersons of committee. Of course, you get people when I imagine faces like the Honorable
Timbo will be back.
Honorable Timbo, I will can't shortly to an issue back and may fear I get for him. But you get people like Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, AKK, who has been there in that young. He's exuberant, but when he talks, you see the punch heavy within lines them. So of course, Honorable Abdel Timbo is coming, and for me, interesting how they come. He is coming first with a party brief. He is the Deputy National Secretary General of the APC. We keep our force engaged. He is coming with it's a legal brief. He's a lawyer. And we mean say that in big court case, you know, left fan for certainty. No. I get one lawyer in a parliament when SLPP and bench and no offend person unnecessarily this Friday. But we see I be the cake because of you get for running court affairs. Then now he is coming in as a wounded individual. He's coming with that bitterness that, oh, I was removed and things like that, where the actual fact, if I don't doing introspection, whether it was right for him for the allegation where they found against him was right or wrong in double dipping. No, establish the case.
No, not true. I mean, about him,
parliament for nothing.
Not true. I understand that, but it also possible to say this is a person where possibly have moved on. So forget the benefit of the doubt until he prove we otherwise.
Jawad, I can say I hope for see how it come. Now that what they are use.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but he is coming in, and of course now young man. So for me, I am not perhaps at the word this way, you know how I talk. I am not too expectant of him.
Okay. So I mean, the APC will be back in parliament, definitely. I mean, local councillors have been sworn in. I mean, Kasho and Mayor Yvonne Akisai were both sworn in yesterday. How you feel, say, then get for approach, maybe the leadership contest to then get for get among themselves for that go lead? Will they pick somebody who will strike a consensus, or will they pick somebody who in a hardliner? We always disrupt. Which choice if you send for go with?
Well, this now a perfect opportunity for we see the strength of APC back. Me particularly, I'm a bit shaky because we read through the lines, especially the grassroots, get a feeling the present executive gets some fear that then say them for move on because they not deliver as expected. Well, maybe not a delay expectation because people and be expect say therefore deliver something during this election, that the APC people, but they not deliver, but then give a big excuse that they were cheated and they were not going to cooperate and there will be another election, and that the outcome of this thing don't say no rerun and therefore move on. And the party as a party ready for that, but the grassroots and some people are very strong say within the party don't begin say, well, then guy have for go because they're not for.
Well, the MPs can.
So with all the
MPs then get an opportunity for really reset the clock and just do their job without all this noise.
Yeah, but you know, my brother when a parliamentary expert here could tell me say a lot of things then way MPs then they do is tied down to party lines because of 177K, and the party gets enough powers now because now proportional representation, you could be eliminated by substitution, which is also key. And a lot of the MPs, they like I they talk, come as newcomers. They're not too grounded with some of the things the way they get for do. So they will be shaky that, well, I may join the party line. And we don't know whether the executive members there, so we all man they put much per now, then go agree for go without a fight, or they will continue for stay and stay at things and begin control the MPs and how they behave in the parliament. So with all entity and the worst case scenario now, we not get a hung parliament anymore. We get a divided parliament, green and red. I think we not get how they call it, independent safe. And the paramount chiefs, MPs themselves, in fact, the number don't reduce. So with all that, the APC and the SLP don't see themselves back again as antagonists and protagonists of each other within the same parliament. And most of them will be controlled by the party. And the party people now, when at the executive, if they're not well grounded with the grassroots people, and like how they try to say, it will be another problem on how for control the MPs there. Either the MPs then begin go on a mind of their own and begin take bull by on for themselves, where maybe something the backlash will come back and the party people and go say, you are going too far. Okay, where would they call you to order and all the rest of it? We're going to expect some of them things then, because definitely the two trailblazers, Mohamed Bangura and Honorable Thompson, honorable members them, then they're in some kind of bad books already.
And it will be interesting for see how they go relate with them. Do you think they go ostracize them, or when they go to parliament and go bring them at the fold? Because the reason I'm asking this, at some point, depending on how they treat them, then go decide for be rebels, or then go decide for be within the party fold.
Yeah. So what it go be? Then for strike the balance, because definitely. They get problems with the party. Then definitely get problems. Even if they get the amnesty now or whatever, they get problem. So then go play. They not go the extreme. Therefore, play within, strike the balance of okay, prodigal son coming back. Okay, when I forgive we, or I'll forget about the dam, and they'll just move on, and then kind of thinking. And now things will get for the play. But on a personal note, I know say Honorable Mohamed Bangura, in a possible get a touch. Almost all the MPs then they are sure say they don't touch with them, because by utterances, in interviews, in media display.
I mean, privately they might be okay with him, but publicly they're afraid for associate with him.
Or but you see that's the beauty of Parliament. Parliament also gets some kind of camaraderie. This man can tell you when you go inside Parliament. Actually, there is something where they bind them together. Where they see. This kind of thinking, what they think say they should be fighting. They are so they're so big comrades that I can wonder how can you read them now sharp against each other. But when you go inside, you go see that they play one kind of a game that they are friends, they are brothers, they are seeking one goal, and behind it all, legislations. There are more to waiting they see outside, behind the scenes, pulling these things, how Mr. Speaker can call her undertones, overtones, and all the rest of it.
Melvin, how do you think then go relate to fellow MPs and we don't go before them? I mean, Mohamed Bangura and Alfred Thompson, will they ostracize them or bring them within the fold?
Well, the leadership, the new leadership of APC and the current leadership in the party, get for show maturity. Like how mother be show maturity no more. It's a low compromise. Now this is the same situation APC nowadays internally. That's what you think for happen. Waiting we don't see with Honorable Mohamed Bangura. For me, I write something what I call radical liberalism. In all in our politics, we still in a Munku era. Unlike other jurisdictions where people they challenge the party, they happen in South Africa, they happen even Ghana. All right, I don't know, because of this 77K and people that forget, we not reach that level late. Guess what's happening with this trend? Now people don't celebrate Honorable Mohamed Bangura and Honorable Thompson, but let me say what I see in the parliament where interest me. Now where I see SLPP MP themselves, they talk firstly around how they give symbol in the case of Honorable Weata Songa. In the case of how weak sometimes oversight leadership like can be in the case of Honorable and George. What is this saying? Are we going to see in the 6th parliament MP where they say 77K or not? We now I'm a conscience that they can serve. Like where Honorable Tawabi attempts for do by the end of the day. So it will be good for the country if that's the we see. But again, we will be very, very careful with that. And for the APC, then Honorable Mohamed Bangura not a small politician. You like him or you hate him. You cannot, you know, contain him the career you want. So if you want to deal with that Monday, you get for now to deal with her. So now they immediately look forward to how magnanimous they will be with that situation. Because the danger there is, you allow him to be out of the fold, you already don't get people who get for go vote for SLPP when it comes to voting for 2/3. And what if Honorable Mohamed Bangura becomes so influential, empowered by, we all know what we talk about here, by the government bench? Say, okay, that man there, so take the on, we give you the resources, we give you everything. And mind you, this is not a poor man. This man is a businessman too. So he's coming with some clout. And he has been there since the days of Charles Magai, since the days of Temu Bangura. So this is not a political novice. People might see him as political constitutionist.
So it go difficult for ostracize him. And it go be unwise. You are saying it go be unwise for the APC make him as an enemy when they get to parliament.
Of course, because it go be at the victory of the SLPP. Anybody where they can lead APC now for don't learn from Honorable Chaikoko in good and in bad sides. If you watch a model for an opposition leader in recent time, from when we know, Honorable Cherno Ramadan Majuba, not because of anything go Edwards like Amigodi or is a friend of my constituency.
You didn't confess now.
Oh, no, I need to disclose this because people in the way know her. But I'm telling you that where you can fire business at the house. At worst, where party don't subject to under pressure. For let's say this low workout, so low people account by the president, or low alapara, or low no agree. The best you can see from Honorable Cherno Ramadan Majuba, it will not be there. When it comes to very difficult issues around the law, he always prefers solution. He might not have been the best leader. For me, I see opposition leader how they fail and how they succeed. One of the most successful opposition leader in my own estimation of parliament. Now, how Laula concludes, so there's somebody go say in a sentiment, how he able to keep APC formidable in opposition. The biggest achievement of every opposition leader, now how cohesive you keep your bench. So anybody who can succeed. I remember I interviewed
through negotiation,
of course,
sometimes striking consensus.
Of course, sometimes at the extreme end using radical means, like we see from that census with them about them being then control. We know the election control. Now the reality we see na being too many.
Yeah.
So, but one thing I will always remember and for interviewer. I don't interview and severally. In cross-party relationship, that now after them just come up with that dialogue, where parliament be the fet. He say. In your politics, people might not like him because he believe in building bridges than burning them. So now that advice they whosoever they can lead APC in a parliament for land. Because you party always go for let you cause confusion day. And also always SLPP then can gladdy.
Okay.
So if you say the kind of confrontational tactics, you might not get what you want. So you get for play hot and cold, sweet and bitter as the case may be.
All right, still Twi. This is the Epic Morning Show. We still have a lot more to discuss when we come back.
Do you want to put a smile on your relative's face? Do you want to settle your business partners who stay abroad? Then, here's a perfect way to send money in and out of Sierra Leone. With BNB, you can now easily send money to Guinea, Liberia, Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, Canada, and many more with the best rate. BNB is a remittance company that helps you send and receive money anytime and anywhere. Beneficiaries receive the money by cash pickup, bank deposit, or mobile wallet. You can visit any BNB branch nationwide or download the BNB Cash app from App Store or Play Store. For more information, contact our customer service at 072 500 000. With BNB, money transfer is at your doorstep.
In a world where only the sharpest minds survive, Cowbell Dairy Products is delighted to present the Cowbell Capucines Challenge, a remarkable inter-secondary school quiz competition that brings Freetown secondary schools together to compete for the ultimate prize. The theme for this competition is nurturing the spirit of patriotism through civic education. This isn't your average quiz. It's an extraordinary showdown of intellects and wits. Who will claim the coveted grand prize and of course those all-important bragging rights? Get ready for a whirlwind of challenging questions, exhilarating rounds, and moments that will leave you in awe. As if that's not enough, we have fantastic prizes like trophy, cash, and Cowbell products up for grabs. It's not just a competition, it's a celebration of knowledge and talents. Mark your calendars for November 16 and 17, 2023 at the FPC Multipurpose Hall beginning at 9 a.m. sharp daily. Come cheer for your school, support your friends, and be part of the excitement. Cowbell Capucines Challenge, engaging hearts, equipping minds. Proudly sponsored by Cowbell. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Yana Orange, we busy but we customers in freedom. Now we glad for bring to you we new and sober offer. You inside this we one in town offer, you get the rights for pick the voice or data bundle where fits you lifestyle. Yes, now so it be. We dey make communication winner for you wangling. It no matter if you not posting we like long talk or posting we like for browse boku. You there for you. Pan tap all this, you get to run no by SMS where you know they pay for. We don't add the magic jeep and this gladdy. You mean say better thing day for all man. Ladida they are for you. Dial *889# for begin.
Orange.
All right, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show. Behind the scenes, we have a lot of interesting conversations. But let me come to you because yesterday we talked about the Becker result. Becker results don't delay. But this is also happening at a time where school don't open and then the Pekin already don't lost a month of the academic year. But you have to wonder why this is happening because we don't try for Becker Pekin them and PSC Pekin them. They all get into school the same time as school they open. But standards are sleeping now. And nobody is saying anything really about why the delay because the minister promised that September ending, results for on the out. This is October ending now.
Unfortunately, not only this one for seeing that particular ministry, we don't make a lot of progress in the past 5 years or so. And, well, I know I'm beginning for do blame game, but there are many things where we think say responsible. One, school corruption is still there. There are schools where they collect money for Becker, private schools, where then they take the beginning now, they put their names them under a government school so that they not go pay the money that government will pay for them. So there is a big corruption when it comes to school administration and their relationship with WAEC. That now one big problem where they always affect the relationship with WAEC in terms of starting exams on time and releasing results on time. And this one back, say because of the elections, Becker no sit quick. Then push them.
Becker sits, I think, around July. I think so.
Yes, that one. Two, WAEC na an international body where they work alongside the other member states, their school calendars and all the rest of it. But when it comes to Becker na a national exam, not one international, na a national one. So
it shouldn't really be a problem.
It shouldn't have been a problem because it's just within. But what you see again, there is a problem also with this continuous assessment. I some education authorities they struggle with where I just don't know why school authorities them not go able for handle continuous assessment. It's so almost simple because it's systematic. If you don't admit the picking from one, you know, say by 3 years on, if I go sit the Becker, I think in continuous assessment grades them, there should be a teacher where go collect all them things and they ask them they go by, so that when it's JSS 3, maybe 2 or 3 go down left the fold, they don't transfer go other side. But the bulk, you understand, if we're able to get them for send them to WAEC on time, that's one. 2, also, getting children from different parts of the aisle for can sit under some schools them, it make the problem deepen. Because you they bring picking can when not be don't get JSS 1 record with you, and not bring them from the other school where come out, then you get for generate a fresh one for then lapses, then they all, as you say, then they bring a problem. But coming to the ministry now, the ministry and WAEC, I don't know who's kind solidarity where they sign, where they're not for the talk to people them in terms of their roadmap and then difficulties they were in the face for make like results then come out. Because it's simple. This is not a service una they give to the government, and the government they pay. I wonder whether they don't pay them or they owe them, but whatever, there should be a payment, you know, for that service. So if you are delivering a service and people are paying for it, you have to be open and transparent in terms of the process and talking to people what causes the delay and how you address the delay, because it is heartrending for let picking and go begin. There are some children who are in SS1 right now. Certain schools in there,
private schools are doing that.
They are moving on.
Yeah.
And
government schools, then they left behind.
Then they left behind, and you expect and government school and get the bulk of the citizenry, and then they produce almost the highest number of candidates for going inside university. So if they not get the depth as of now, especially where we talk about new curriculums, new subjects then they count on the full, new streams then they build, what in are the confidence where them picking will carry it, where you have to can rush them into, even now the result not come out. And if it come out, we'll give them like 2 or 3 weeks
for let them settle place down.
Them all down, settle down. Then we enter December, and we get for close for the December break. What burden you want to put on teachers, parents, and the students themselves, where go able for coming to that particular hiccup day?
Maybe the problem as well has been for where school authorities have been saying for a long time is that, especially with this Becker to SS1, that 1 month, 2 months wait has always been a problem. That when they receive these kids, they are not as sharp as they should be because of how much time they don't spend at home. And in fact, there are school authorities now where they even propose, say, we should have a second examination body, because it's like, say, the volume of candidates is too much, perhaps, for let WAEC then alone handle them. Apart from the fact that then still get there are questions around how they are handling public exams altogether.
Jawar, I speak from a first-hand experience. One of me son them that they sit back in Edwards. So I know what it mean as parents while they left an house. I know what it mean for the think about how to keep this man engaged. Because at the end of the day, the pass day, and not even the pass, you go pass with party there. And we see how the influence of drugs don't they kill the career and education of people. So it's a threat for every parent when then delay their RDB, because not all man get that kind of money. They say you go put her into at that stage. You wait for like you wait till they get and continue in schooling. Yeah, it's advisable say that go learn skill or go acquire more training in some short term field, but it's difficult. And for me, if these results will be, at some point don't celebrate in timely publication, and all of a sudden overnight we now the bemoan or we mourn in late coming, waiting at the issue. Is it about people not committed to their work? Is it a lack of strategy and resources? Because if Dr. David Senge been doing, why make under the new dispensation? You know, this is a debate about individualism versus institutionalism. You know, sometimes you can say, oh, we don't need, and Obama say we don't need strong men. One of the leaders then say we don't need strong men, we need strong institutions. But certain say if you get weak men, the next institutions, they like how they're strong, they're the weak. So it seems as if this is a case of there is a need for some strong hand, as we see in the light of Dr. David Senge, we in absence now, you like it or not, you go sit there and get systems, but those systems are manipulated and machinated and controlled by people.
And the
so if
thing
you get
is-
people that way not time conscious, people that way not they look before them, that's what we resort to. So there is a need for an investigation where they tell you waiting causes delay, LA not be again. Because if not, it's like say David Sengen and everybody sends on all side.
And like it or not, this is even still an indictment on Senga himself as a former minister of the place, because this is a man who invests a lot in building a system. But if you build something and 3 months or 4 months after we come out, then crumble, it tells you that probably you not build fine or you not build with the right people, because he moved, but I'm sure the core of the staff that we work with still in the ministry them for the way we keep them running.
Jawad, I be one fan of David Sengen. I mean, I be the first person we recommend self long years he go fit solar chief minister. But once we understand the context and the culture, within our country, who say some man if a boss man not go work, he go work. Within our country, some man if you not ask and say what is the report from that meeting, in a submitter. So it get to do back with leadership. So if you say na bottom David Sengen, I go agree with you. But all the other one, not David Sengen, one be the leader. If you get directors, deputy directors, where are all of them? So if you want to blame David Sengen, blame him because they tell your office they above scrutiny legislatively, in my estimation. Somebody go argue me. But no blame her because of a commercial side, people are not able to keep up the work. So you see, David Sengen will say don't build a build institution. And we all see her. It can change. Maybe people let the check result on their phone. But it should say if, you know, so we just in a culture where some people and just not take their job serious. That is the bottom line. And they be saying a young man, it will make it all quick. We're not going to enjoy the best of her.
And the good thing is, if the deputy where he work with, he still did it.
Yeah. So Conrad Saki not be the start from scratch. Yes.
So I expect say, he meet some there is
some foundation.
Yes, the motor be the self-beating. Never just put an gear and begin for move again. But who knows what is pulling things down? But I expect say that man na Kraopa education business. So
And then
if
the
under
karaoke born. Bad born in a week. You guys know good deliver.
So this is the problem.
All right. So guys.
No, but Jawa, quickly, we need for ask for David Sengen handing over notes before he go take that chief minister position. We need for seeing the handing over notes because if no man will begin kanda, we're not going to know where he left. The state of Usa he left that ministry, it's high time we know if it be a public document.
All right. Of course, everybody will ask for that across all ministries, but let's now talk about perhaps the luckiest man in Sierra Leone, when the former chief immigration officer. We get a friend, we get 3 motor car. And this is something he admitted in parliament. And so when it comes to gifts in we culture and the law as well, if you go find chief account small gift for you, and then it make things easy for you. So in a way, it is acceptable. But of course, when it comes out to official government function, it is something we're very, very contentious. What do you make of all these stories if we don't go about?
Okay, one first, it's case for the anti-corruption for prove we say they are working, because there is a whole section inside the Anti-Corruption Act. We talk about gifts and how we handle them. I work in our institution where an NGO where they get a policy on gift. If you understand, if you go do a good job na a certain radio station, a certain community, they accept you, they like you, they give you a country close like this, for example, they bring and come, and you can't tender to the head of the institution and tell us, then give me this for this purpose. And if they keep them, they refer up, you understand, at the end of the day, after a while, then it can now enter and say, okay, you can go with your gift. But if under the circumstance, there is something, negative behind that gift, then they ask you not to accept the gift and can go back to the owner, which is just a best practice and is prudent. And when you hold public office, my dear, it is not your abule or your chair. And God so good, I'm glad if na APC MPs them be there, then chook that case there, you understand, them for say, na that, na this, na that. But thankfully, the person na a strong SLPP operative, and na SLPP parliament, when then share the majority, and now they lead the process for unhurt this particular
Yeah,
thing and bring account to
but
the
the
fore.
disappointment in all of this now that now then lead the process for unearth this, but now then also give the man green light for letting pass as the new executive director of NDLA.
But that does not make him not culpable. Now,
No. So the point is, Parliament did not follow through. A very robust Parliament for don't say, okay, these are serious issues. Law sets this aside first. Why is ACC they investigate? Because at the end of the day, if they find this man guilty of anything, the Parliament, the appointment committee, they look absolutely ridiculous.
so this is now that make if for being really good if APC be don't see the long term, because then for be don't chase this Ireland and see.
I mean, the one itself where they for chase them, not to APC
these
no more.
these ones now, it's like they don't pull the pieces that the water begin dirty, they want even back. Because that's why, because if you challenge person, they get a clean bill of health, then it come out, people they don't dance for and they don't care and go to a new office. You understand it? Then now the ACC they chase them. I don't know how they could take back the awards that okay, you know, pass.
Okay. Melvin, about a motor carrier, do you have a friend where don't promise you motor car like that? You are going to receive gifts anytime soon.
Well, I'm not gonna have prayer dates and they pray for one, but let's not forget, say some people they did that the Bible, not to the gifts kind of the world. Say gifts are like, I don't know, I don't want to get the wrong citation. It talk about the gifts. So gifts to the business, from where God creates the world, gifts don't they? And say they make person act gladdy. So for gifts, more on them difficult situation and country. For pray for that, if the put cold water for that, let God give you gifts. You know, Mr. Go like them kind of gifts then they. But waiting the person give me the gifts for, who don't have the person, now all that you need for establish. I'm disappointed in the ACC. I'm seriously disappointed. And when people want to try for put black spots in the house, I they work in a parliament, and I they work for parliament, but I get a duty for set certain records straight. Right now, firstly, for thank parliament, because our parliament says, do APC not the day, now then bring this issue up. And let me know how the issue come up. Now, Parliament submits questionnaire to the presidential nominees then, and then fill her, and then can read her. We know in a Parliament for donkey years, with some question, the leader they say, no need to mention, just watch them. Because why? Because they say certain information and they confidential. But in this case, ACC come on and do, the way how they come out for me, reactive, and they put Parliament in a bad light. Parliament don't reveal till they say, there were issues for where the person in question for you do. And by the end of the day, whether they redo or not redo, we don't know. ACC the next day come out say one of them paragraph they get interest in the matter. Parliament don't do committee on appointments interview the day, and the next day there was a confirmation. And already this person in question, I'm not holding a brief for him. From waiting me observe no more, don't ferry people learn from as far as Pujaun for dinner, yeah. Parliament was in a tight corner for say, let's step this man down and wait. So, but Parliament doing that, it don't mean to say the ACC don't take the powers of Parliament. So what is the question here? ACC in the statement, therefore, we just can't tell we say this man been declared the assets here as he be talk or you know declare there. But for them can begin say investigation. Waiting that they try for say it puts institution in a bad light. ACC then do asset declaration, also public document, and get the document. So whether that man waiting for the Parliament are true or not.
And I think they ask him whether this has been declared with the ACC.
And he said yes.
And he said yes.
Yes.
So like what they say.
Wait till ACC one can talk again.
So ACC now, ACC just for don't say yes, this man declared
yeah, or
no,
not declare. Exactly.
So there was no need for can't tell you about an investigation and make a whole charade of seizing all the three motor cars them.
Then make the man they ride bike.
Yeah,
I'm not saying guilty or not guilty, but what will he say? Wherein a man is presumed innocent until proven guilty, you have to take your time how you do certain things. If not, we get na fire, we get ACC, we get. So it just shows say if that house they were with this on Parliament, if they do their work, we don't need ACC. This is a clear case study. Like because everything Parliament discover and ACC they can make bets now, where they're supposed to get the information for Canterbury must say in one or two paragraph. This man say he declare, not true say he declare, or not lie say not declare.
But in defense of, in fairness to ACC as well, one of the things that we ACC say they want for determine now that waiting at the circumstances behind this gift, would I get this gift and why then get this gift. So perhaps for all we know, the question of declaration is not even under investigation.
So declaration are important, Jawad, if not by based on that analogy. If the man don't declare, you know, ask him during the declaration process, Who say pull a gifts? Now where issue don't care about gifts. Like SEC then look, you know what's in the paper. Sincerely, they don't look no what's in the paper.
What's your thoughts about that?
Well, they're in a critical position because there is a big problem in this. I know say the man don't go bring people in from Pujan everywhere for can dance. Then the dance cut short with this kind of allegation. Well, actually, we know say na two-way traffic. Na bribe them, or na gift the person give. If na gift, why he give the gift at that time? Where he been sit down at that position as chief immigration officer,
and there is also this question that if he was not if he not have been chief immigration officer, will somebody get that kind of gift today?
And who is the gift giver?
All of these are questions that we at some point we will hope we will get answers to, because like what they say no more Melvin, we need for no, because now either somebody give you gift because you do something, or somebody give you gift because he wants something, or somebody give you gift because if you do something and you not do them and it good for him.
And now let's see how ACC then kalu. You, that person don't declare that gift day. You get information, assumably. During that process where you declare that, you not interrogate her.
And say,
but you not CIO, you not CIO. And that man, when you can give that gift a businessman, no. This might be a possible conflict of interest, so this might be a conflict of influence, You not explain all that day. What the SEC they don't do, they don't embarrass the government, and they attempt now for embarrass parliament. That's what they are doing. And they need to come out quick one on this one.
And it comes back to this question about asset declaration. Every time we talk about that if public officials and we hold very important positions like the chief immigration officer, if only when they declare those assets, there is a public register also will go watch, this question for be answered long before now.
And there is also an opportunity for you to declare assets 3 months in taking office. Then when you left office, also there is an exit
asset declaration. So we don't know whether if we fulfill all the one or the annual asset declaration, progressive asset declaration also. But anyway, I don't want to step too much on the SEC issues because then get an opportunity for come and do all the clearing. But for the people where they and now they don't announce everybody for develop a gift register.
Well, this gift register, I get problem with that. Because now a possibility now for everybody can do how they call it laundry.
And but the thing is as well. So when it comes to public officials, this is always a gray area when it comes to gift. Somebody go say, then give me this gift in my private capacity.
Yes.
Because at some point they not give me this gift as the minister or as a CIO or because of my position. I go find me family in a village because I don't do them good, then give me goats.
Yes.
So will you say I should come declare that with the ministry, for example, where they work for? I go to a village this weekend and give me goats.
But because you're not a public official, you occupy a public position where public money is being paid to you. I think then they bring you in for make you declare them. Because your public life, your private life.
Goats there. And send them one goat because the ACC get threshold of amounts where the gifts for cost.
5 million.
So one goat not reach 5 million. But they're going to give you 1 dozen goats.
No, apart from that, 3 cars. We are talking about 3 cars. I want to see the cars. I think Mercedes G-Wagon.
Yes, G-Wagon, Toyota Fortuner, and then there are Toyota Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser. These are very expensive vehicles. Very, very luxurious
so
vehicles.
So clearly they pass that threshold day. And you were saying yesterday that this they come very close to unexplained wealth.
Of course. And we cannot fight unexplained wealth if asset declaration is not made public. Or now between ACC and
Mr.
Kaikai now. Oda who can prove, Oda talk to, or Oda not talk to. So now clear opportunity if ACC one can down, they can down. Now clean opportunity for Lady Nila. Sincerely. Because Oda the independent habits and advocates talk to they might be declared or not declared. So you see why I make asset declaration for Jawana, this country we don't see us there. We don't get owner. Then get the legal term. I can always want to remember that legal term. Also, I'm not a lawyer.
All right.
Us they no get business. They no get owner. We don't see how this country.
Yes.
So asset declaration should be made public.
All right. Let's hear from our public and know waiting and think. And if you have a friend out there who is planning to gift you, let's know. 799-4993. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Yes, Johnny. Welcome.
Yeah. Beware of the Greeks when they offer you gifts.
We have the Greeks when they offer gifts. All right.
Yeah, the Trojan horse. Sometimes Melvin go with that, you know, with that history. One thing I try for talk is that before, during, and after, that area is very crucial in this gift giving, gratis, and all that. So you receive them before, during, or after. We talk about who started the work before immigration. Now it enter into a new appointment, right? So you see, it's very crucial in between. Maybe you know we see them this level and we don't promise them long time ago. But being that you don't take a public status, so if when you say okay, we'll make a big up the man, make a decision at distance, motocar, you know, make a boost the morale. So all that is left to investigation. And I think ACC, they may have heard a story, they may have told them, confess, but like investigation is ongoing, they not see anything very crucial for making them go say, well, they declare him as, ill-gotten wealth.
Thank you very much. Let me hear from more people here. 799949993. Benjamin Akisoya, they say, on Benjamin Akipama, sorry, on Facebook page, they say almost $300,000 worth of cars. And then M&Y blog, they say, brothers, this country is not a place of continuity. Those who are supposed to make an immediate impact will not do that. Where are we heading to? Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Yes. Consultancy from Three Platin.
God bless. Jawad, concerning ACC, let me hang on the lips of former ambassador of America and Maria Brewer on going out in 2020. He even tell ACC, he said, you have done pretty well in the ROC. You know, he said, but it's time for you to bend inward and check. If ACC may don't take the advice of that Maria Brewer during those that intended, by now they're not mean for they get into the funny situation they are. So all it shows in now which ones they come for.
Okay, thank you very much.
Away from that.
Unfortunately, we can only do 60 seconds right now, but don't worry, you will get your chance again. Good morning. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Mr. Suleiman, welcome.
Yeah, me boy, I tell you thank you. What you want me young take when they don't care they happen and they watch the wide area between Sierra Leone and in politicians. I want to know if them people here they make use of una program then. The sense is what they pull if they make use of them. Now the institution them. Because they know they do another institution there. Even if then they do an undercover. And the two is the first use something they for make it appear for himself. Now in a Sierra Leone situation between parliament, CID, government, to the other institution where government demand. I tell you thank you, brother.
All right. Thank you very much. 799949993. Let me hear from a few more people your thoughts on the conversation. Hold on the get. This has been a very busy week. Good morning. Hello.
Yes, it's Melvin.
Yes, sir. Yes, name also I call you from.
This is Mohammed. I call from Godrich.
Mohammed, go on.
I very appreciate the what Melvin they talk just now. In respect of gifts, because gifts been on day from time memorial. And if he happens to say, then give this man gift. I know to say the APC get the right for voice this out now, though we are in the don't declare, say, the man don't declare this asset. And so it therefore look the parliament, then look down to the parliament. It's very disappointed over us, Melvin, so totally disappointed.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me take two more calls here. 799949993. Let's hear your thoughts on this conversation and so much more. Good morning.
Hello, Jawad.
Bumper.
Yeah. Well, to me, I would say collaboration of this. Because then kind of dabaru here, you know, good. Also, you see there is a conflict between the two institutions, the legislative with them people and Then tell me waiting and go tell. Don't forget that some minister back, that finance minister, we mean they talk about that hotel. 30 days, anti-corruption nothing, nothing. Then just keep line. Where una mean they talk about this area of this education. Waiting and me key thing where me want emphasize about maintenance culture. Now we lack. We lack that in our salon. The system they build, they which of course go see back if loud stand down. And you know good for we. And motivation, very good. Government need to motivate most people them. Look the one and way then they mark the paper. They not can pay them. You imagine. Also if you say one and they cause delay because of government know they pay them. I think they know they produce the results on time. And government know they give subsidy
really,
back
now
on
I
time.
for they pay them. Now I
Well,
pay them.
well, if self now government itself the monitor to what extent because we don't hear
right.
several where then they grumble.
Thank you very
It's
much.
about checks and balance.
Okay, let me just take one last call here. 799949993. And let's go. Good morning. Hello.
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 Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. Amos, I call
Yeah,
from.
concerned citizen from Dewey.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make you go WAEC and ask them if they get website to this now age of technology, whether they can publish chief examiner's reports on Beke and WAS. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So, gentlemen, the question of unexplained wealth and is serious. So, for example, we went to the AGM as journalists then. We go do AGM now. One of the mega hotels in this country, we now the former finance minister, Bilam. Now, in our finance minister, and nobody is asking question about how we get that kind of money for build this kind of massive investment. I mean, for some of we don't watch that facility, they don't grow up. You know, Hotel Douala is the perhaps the best hotel in the country in terms of the standard that we get. But ACC and others, they are not even asking questions. So Jakaka is just one person when you don't come out. We don't know yet. We are not saying he's guilty or not, but clearly there is a need for asset declaration for made public, so we could ask this serious question. So if you're not a businessman, you get money, really we go no say, okay, this man before he come into politics, this is the amount of wealth he gets. So if we see this kind of property, we'll not go doubt.
Well, really key. We get a similar situation now. The UK, the US, Donald Trump. You know,
declaring in taxes.
Yes, you know. So the problem is all over. But like Melvin say and one caller say, it's high time the SEC look inwardly, because truly speaking, SEC is not supposed to be a reactive organization. You know, then they go into institutions, then they step into situations, then they do how they call this thing, when then they review operations, standards, regulations, and everything for ministry, department, and agencies them. So it's a continuous working process. Now things they're waiting for the ask question on, and then come out. Yeah, some people actually, if they investigate them, they can find out and then come out clean, and tell me that. And some of the investigation and they not too cost much, because I know I do some.
It has to do with commitment.
Yes, just be committed. Call the people, ask them, and tell them. We call this man, we ask I tell me A, Y, A, B, C, D. But leaving things like that for wait until this government can come out, the new government come, then them begin go BN. For go begin bring people and come back and say waiting. No. It has spoiled a situation.
Now the commission of inquiry, do you know how government lawyer then they prove their case for unexplained wealth? Then they come with the government voucher and they estimate how much they pay this man
as a salary,
how long it taken our government, then calculate that plus all other businesses or assets and how much they generate, and value the property where you build, where you get, and then if the estimate say this man in 4 year or 5 year will be in government, always if they get government salary and everything amounts to, let's say, $500,000. But then
you get $1,500,000 property.
No, say you get $3 million, $4 million kind property, then there's going to be a question as to Usa, you get this balance money, and so that was how they were building cases.
Exactly. So it tells you that there is a gap, and this gap should be filled because the SEC is actually the crusader for corruption, not only for at the end of the day prosecute, but for prevent and safe. You know, they make then they do public education, then they go into institutions, show them things, look the way they handle that money where they made the transfer, that cash transfer. You know, they were there, their presence was felt, will not hear any adverse reports and all that. This is what we expect the SEC to be doing. Not of us sit down and react to waiting Parliament don't on that, or in a way that you don't put both Parliament and the man we're not guilty to. You don't put them on a very bad light. Investigating such things is just a way of their normal operations because they have investigators. You can put 2 or 3 investigators then say, okay, we'll not just find out how this man get into here. Not necessarily say sometimes all in salary, not go able to build this thing. It might be say it gets another source of income where na legal source, and you can explain that and una can investigate that and follow through and see say things come, because it's all about people in the public eye. Public money they go to you. First of all, generally Sierra Leoneans or every human being, or anybody where public money they go to, we always suspect her. If you now Osusu master in an area right now, as you buy new gin, all man they begin say, not all money until the time reach, somebody in time reach for pay, you pay, no draw before they begin believe you. But apart from that, anybody with German money they go towards, all man don't suspect you already. Until we get people like the ACC, for they make sure say them people are all they suspect. They are above suspicion, or they're guilty of something, or you they direct them towards probity. We always go to get that kind of feeling there, so which is not good.
Mr. Kaikai has not been convicted of anything yet. But now they go occupy an office in a drug law enforcement agency. And we know how rich drug lords are. So if now you get for the lead now, the crackdown, and then you already have a case of people giving you gifts, then you will imagine what is possible. But this is why people in the say, it surprised everybody that Parliament know this issue and they know how sensitive the office where they go to is in, but yet still get green lights anyway.
Yeah, let's answer that side. Parliament get green lights because nobody no can show red card against or yellow card against the man. That is simple. The Committee on Appointments and Public Service, their duty according to this section 93 and the standing order is to confirm presidential appointees. Yeah, but it's only when you have objections against their nomination, you filing petitions to the committee. So nobody not do that.
Nobody not filing petition. Yeah. But if they have unearthed something as questionable as this, is you know, if you say a right in their own good conscience for let them say, let's just pause first.
We speak to the issue of collaboration. Now, if ACC collaborates with Parliament, then it takes just one phone call. This man, or if the ACC and they follow up, just listen and just check your record. So we are in that not possible. Now, it shows lack of collaboration. But let's not forget, we have to be very careful about part of the aspect of innocence. This is not the man. This is not honesty in the highest degree. I want people to declare they be that honest. So when we play this issue, allow them make people afraid for being honest in the country. That man honesty. Whether now I don't want to use whether now waiting self now, but now honesty. Whether now honesty go reveal in dishonesty, that is a matter of ACC. For just don't tell Parliament say we have a case against this man, please. Then let ACC for me don't tell Parliament say this man gets case. But me, a leader of government businesses, I cannot put that nomination, that confirmation on hold because I don't get anything where they can say this man is already guilty. What if I be mean to her? Even if we get a job after, as it stands, even in personality, the other in integrity, the other question. So begs the question now, the second part. So the one who they say that establish this done, the one who they say Parliament blunder, don't blame ACC na them blunder. Because now Parliament, the man go talk. Parliament, because they open, they allow independent journalists like we do live stream, we do all things, now make it reveal. So what's the ACC one can
you can't absorb Parliament of the blame either.
No, I'm
then
not.
Get some blame as well.
I mean, blame?
The leader of government business even attempted for defend the demand that oh, all of this has been taken out of context, etc., etc. That's not their business. They should just confirm the man or block a nomination where they seem it possible.
Jawad, if me not be MP or me for being in a parliament, I go argue this and continue for argue. Wherein we get ACC, when I back no money, they back no debates. Those guys are politicians. Mind you, that person in question is an appointee from the president. He's heading his political party. Don't forget the political context too. This is also ordinary governance or administration. This is a political matter too in the house of politics. So if ACC knows so then get any case against Andrujaya Kaikai, for that talk where he talks, say, therefore we don't say parliament say we get her. So let them cancel, we now say them, we don't say parliament say then get case against them. What does this mean in short, Jawad? At the point where I know see you are like, if ACC say then get case against Andrujaya Kaikai, it means say then SSF get case. Because for the fact that they cannot come out to say that this man gets issue. So it will be a slap also on the face of parliament for the fact that ACC go down cancel, we say this man get case. But who will get the full blame? They will blame parliament because they will go vote so.
Because this is the thing as well. So when it comes to asset declaration, sometimes we just focus on the asset, we not focus on the liability, or perhaps the power where that person get for getting an office, how it get for use them. Because some people and they not so money necessary then go give them, but favors, etc., etc. And so there is a need for let really pay attention to that in this conversation. And I make it important for let we know this person before he come, a get company. Let's say if this person, if the Minister of Agriculture, for example, if he get fertilizer company, for example, and he declare that or not declare that, and we don't know publicly. What if all the fertilizer contract they go to that company now before they enter government? Yeah, you won't know, and nobody not go accuse them of corruption because they go say, well, my company fairly we bid and we won the contract. Like where the Minister of Mines gets a consultancy, a company where they run consultancy for mining companies right now.
Yeah. Jawad, quickly before Kevin can say, this person will talk about with this gift, Jack Kaikai, he is the owner of a law firm in Texas, United States. So I don't assume saying any kind of man government will come back. Yeah, and he's a trained and qualified lawyer.
Immigration lawyer, yes.
Immigration lawyer. Don't you get a law firm that so not so that direct man and 2 months back when I make ACC this case and not for direct foods. Sorry for interjecting.
Okay, so yeah, this is about conflict of interest, and if we don't know now, say this man get like Melvin don't talk. Say this man is well. If you get a law firm in the United States, I assume say you're rich.
We don't know how in business. We don't know how in law firm they do whether business is good or not.
Yeah, no.
Let's just also establish
assumption.
That. Yes.
Immigration lawyers
is having a law firm.
Yeah, but I mean, people get law firm here, but some law firms are broke as well.
Poor Negro, not they go get law firm in America like that.
And immigration lawyer.
That's an argument for tomorrow.
All right.
Immigration lawyer also now people away they're financially stable. Immigration lawyers because they deal with a lot of people who are for cancer.
That is also an assumption.
Yes, but again, coming back to coming back to the situation at hand, you see, the communications is really key to anything. How will they communicate? I don't know. I don't want to indict somebody now innocently because we don't know whose side the matter get for reach. But maybe so by tell what they done today, we go don't get a headway. But the truth is, how do we communicate public issues? It's a big problem also in a salon. It don't expose now this time around. There is, I don't know if there is a director of communications in the parliament. If there is, I don't know how fair it is with the parliamentarians there in the dealings, in waiting they want for like come out officially, and or just watch and deduce waiting and they argue or whether they talk about and all the rest of it. But there should be a structured communication process where you're able to handle all this. Now you don't left win up and conjecture. Every newspaper now they come with
it's
news
the beauty of public debate as well. You can't really control what people will say.
Yeah, but there should be a basis of the communication. That's the strategy. If there is something tangible will come from Parliament, all the public debates now go center around waiting come out of Parliament officially.
That also look like an attempt for really control public debate.
No, it's not that because the public debate not they come from a vacuum. It they come from an existing something. So if Parliament creates an existing communication strategy where then they reach out, then that can be the fulcrum we are in public discussion go they evolve, and at the end of the day we go get a structured public opinion into some things, because this poor guy
poor as not in the financial sense.
Yeah, not only, yes, but as it is now, they don't put them in the eyes of the public in a bad light. So at the end of the day, if everything boils down to, say, a genuine, still some black spot don't they, and some people not even follow this debate again. Waiting there yesterday and the other days them, they don't run with them and go. So which is not good also for the man in personality. So we self what we the talk now instead of the help for shape the public opinion. A lot of people they listen to we and take your argument and go on with her. And some people in the way they disagree with you as well. So all way to the try for there should have been that communication strategy. We're going able for help for making people understand better, because Melvin and others, that's why we always bank on Melvin in expertise, because he get the journalistic know-how and he don't follow the experience of parliament all the time. So at least we pick on him because he gets a context where they put things there.
The thing now, if ACC open their eye, there's a lot of gift giving as well that they will have to investigate across several MDAs as well.
And then Sacred Cow begin kind side.
But Kelvin, you make a point. So I think this is not for the house. The house need for, if the leader don't make a clarification and the issue still persists, I think yes, the house hold the public an explanation as to waiting be there before they take that decision.
As to why then confirm them.
Yes. I think I agree with Kelvin and I concur with you. Yes, we for advancing in legislative democracy. Now this is a public
because they're not for things they not get anybody for explain to.
Exactly. Because explaining will implicate or exonerate Kai. But also it go create a room for let it conflict or let it confirm with ACC forces. So there's a need for collaboration, but there's a need for communication. Because as it stands, Kai now, if not me and that person, you're in a funny position. You like it or not. And what if you are innocent? What message will that send for people in back where and be honest no more to state?
What if you are guilty as well?
What if you are guilty? If you are guilty now, not so you get the case. Now the one who appoints you get the case.
Okay.
And the duty now rests on SCC now for can show say the man get case or not get case.
All right. Thank you very much, Melvin and Kelvin, for being here with us again this Friday morning. Stay with you when we come next. We'll have a lot more on we plate here for bring you. And this is the Epic Morning Show.
That's everybody. Not for the member. Not for members. Say yourself now human being. A mortal man you be.
To Bees and Echo Mina Odraniambe Sano. Ministry of Finance outlined the fiscal strategy statement for the fiscal year 2024 to 2028 say then they set ambitious target for reduce the total public debt to 66.6% of GDP by the end of the 2028 fiscal year. According to the recently published fiscal strategy statement for fiscal year 2024 to 2028 by the Ministry of Finance, wages and salary, they expect to foresee a significant increase in the coming years. The document outlines say wages and salary project for rise from 4.3 billion in 2022 to 5.3 billion in 2023 and further up to 7.0 billion in 2024. The National Revenue Authority then at the spotlight because they failed for comply with a critical audit recommendation where the Auditor General annual report pulled almost a year ago. The issue revolved around a reduction of a statutory withholding tax. The Ministry of Finance though released the estimate on capital expenditure as a percentage of gross domestic product and highlight a shift in government spending patterns. The fiscal strategy statement for 2024 to 2028 capital expenditure expect for decline from 9.3% in 2022 to 6.9% in 2023. According to data by the Ministry of Finance, the domestic debt stock reached 18.6 billion new leone. For NWBs and Echo News, Ministry of Finance, the analysis for the contingent liabilities of state-owned enterprise na Salone, don state say the state-owned enterprise them they increase and become a burden on the national budget due to the fragile financial health. Now all these I get for you inside this week Bees and Echo, Mina Odrani and Bisano.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the final edition of Sports Updates Inside This Week with Christian Bami Stevens. Inside Sports Updates today, we go take a look at the first news, and this has to deal with locally as Leone Stars. Then World Cup qualifiers fixtures are out. Interestingly, the first match therefore be played on the 15th of November. We'll get for go away to Ethiopia, so it's going to be a very interesting encounter at the Mohammed V Stadium inside Casablanca, Morocco. And on the 19th of November, we get for host Egypt inside the Samuel Kedo complex. So that is a very good one itself again, and we wait and see what's going to happen from them very two good encounters. Next up, Ususa Usum starts the officially signed former Eastern Tigers midfield player Renard Joseph Dadida Camara on a 3-year deal. So that is a very good signing for Usum Stars itself again. And also in another development, we see Sierra Leonean international Mustafa Bundu made his first start for Plymouth and scored his first goal inside and team then 3-0 win at home to Sheffield Wednesday at the championship. So that is a very good one for Mustafa Bundu itself again. Also in another development, Al Hassan Kuroma scored for Al Shahania inside the 1-1 draw against Al Khoa. So that is a very good one for Sierra Leonean players them as well. And finally, I think we have to talk about what is happening with regards to Oli Watkins and the player in stats. It's so ridiculous this particular league season. In 15 appearances in all competition, Oli Watkins has bagged in 14 goals. So it's like there is this sort of a mini revival for Oli Watkins inside Aston Villa. But stay glued to this fine dial at exactly 11 a.m. this morning. We'll bring you more on this.
Brixton on the track.
One day, we also go make sense.
Hello and welcome to ENT Buzz. My name na Audra and inside today ENT Buzz with the profile Bless. Bless na a Sierra Leonean we born on the 30th of October 1989 na Freetown. In real name na Kelfala David Nuyaba. In parents them na Henry Moses Nuyaba and Marie Silla. But na in mama Menam. Bless start for sing at an early age of 10 and then be the call him St. Paul because of his style back then. Bless na Sierra Leonean recording artist, songwriter and performer. He start for record music at the age of 17 and managed for release a collaborative single with Future K, a member of the group where he formed in 2009. Bless attend the UNSAB Preparatory School, USA is sitting MPSC exam and further to the Prince of Wales School, USA conclude in high school education and sits to the WAS exam in 2007. He further in higher learning to the Institute of Advanced Management and Technology, IAMTech, USA attend in diploma in business management. In 2013, he enrolled at the University of Sierra Leone, Institute of Public Administration and Management, IPAM, in pursuit of a honors degree in business management. He began to record in assistance with Lord Mo's record label, Golden Music Entertainment. He rise to prominence in 2015 with the release of the song Munku from his debut studio album of the group where he be day. In addition to his solo work, Bless now collaborate with several artists them and get featured on hit songs them like tribute song for DJ Clef with All Stars Salon, Sexy Lady with Rose, where reached the top list na the country radio and TV station them. Inside 2015, Bless and Future released the music video for Munku and he go up to #1 in all TV musical show as he begat nomination for Best Group by 232 Salon Awards in 2016. In 2016, the group Bless and Future separate and go solo, and in not long in 2017, Bless signed to record label Kabaka Multimedia and Entertainment, but another part of the label again. It gets album win a prestige with go gold with hit song they like Abado, Bepemi, and other one them. Bless say it wear modern fashion and always compliment them with cool cap as in brand. Bless also get a recent song where he pull nado we call Fall. Now all these we get for you inside this week ENT Balls. My name na Audra. Thank you for listening. Tata.
When they call you from fine body. Anytime you go to from me fair, I the first one to know. Don't is why, don't is oh na 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 na.
The Bless Way.
Ring for me phone girl, you call me. Cause you know me not the kind of man when I kiss and tell. Oh yeah. Only thing you say must have been a lie. Feeling for your body, girl, me I'm not gonna lie. So high, I don't try. Forget you all right here by my side. But when you're running the day, you they call me. When you need the money, you they call me. When I need your love now, you know give me. Baby, you know say this is not easy for me. Shit. When you're running the day, you they call me. When you need the money, you they call me. When I need your love now, you know give me. What you do to me? Now you're mine now. Ain't it busting my medulla? Ain't it make how they fall now? Oh no 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 no. Now you're loud now. Ain't it scatter my medulla? Got love at your love now. Don't leave me hanging, don't leave me hanging, baby. Now you're loud, now you're loud, now you're loud. Now you're loud, now you're loud. I need you love. Feeling for your love, got like sister. So I can't.
In a world where only the sharpest minds survive, Cowbell Dairy Products is delighted to present the Cowbell Capucines Challenge, a remarkable inter-secondary school quiz competition that brings Freetown secondary schools together to compete for the ultimate prize. The theme for this competition is nurturing the spirit of patriotism through civic education. This isn't your average quiz. It's an extraordinary showdown of intellects and wits. Who will claim the coveted grand prize and of course those all-important bragging rights? Get ready for a whirlwind of challenging questions, exhilarating rounds, and moments that will leave you in awe. As if that's not enough, we have fantastic prizes like trophy, cash, and cowbell products up for grabs. It's not just a competition, it's a celebration of knowledge and talents. Mark your calendars for November 16 and 17, 2023 at the FPC Multipurpose Hall beginning at 9 a.m. sharp daily. Come cheer for your school, support your friends, and be part of the excitement. Cowbell Capucines Challenge, engaging hearts, equipping minds. Proudly sponsored by Cowbell. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Customer freedom of choice when it comes to offers is what Orange values. That's why we are thrilled to introduce a new and exciting offer, LEONE. With this mind-blowing offer, you have the power to choose a voice or data bundle that perfectly suits your vibrant lifestyle. Yes, you had it right. It's all about customized communication tailored to you. Whether you're a chatterbox who loves those long conversations or a data enthusiast who craves limitless streaming and browsing, LEONE has got you covered. Plus, you get bonus SMS to use for free. We've turned up the excitement meter to the max. LEONE means there is something sweet in there for everyone. It's like a bundle of joy and delight waiting for you to explore and enjoy. Dial *889# to start.
Orange.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars.
All right, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show. It comes to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Time check from our city clock is 9 minutes past the hour 9, and that is agreement between the two companies them regarding Udago get the railway and port. Seems as if it has been decided and King Hold On win over Arise. and there is a press briefing on that later this morning. But let me just bring you some of what the papers are saying. And in Liberia now, they can forget a runoff in the presidential elections between President George Weah and Boakai, the main contender. So interesting times ahead. All eyes will be on that particular election day as where they look for getting second term. But let's go to what Exclusive is reporting here this morning. Jagaban jets in today, November 7, APC MPs to take oath. So that's next week. Looks like as if the date has been scheduled. And then on Premier News, remember then this year we announced a stone for them na Grey Bush, back of St. Thomas. Unfortunately, 2 people died. Premier News reports that story. They 2 dead after rock crashed down on building. Government approved rail and port agreement with King Ho Railway and Port prioritizing national interest. Police recruit on remand unlawful possession 43 wraps of cannabis. These are some of the lead stories them on Premier News this morning. On A to Z, NPPA launched 4th quarter public procurement prize norm for 2023. Civil society launches $3.5 million grants for development. So the base project was launched yesterday. Really get for look at several things there, but generally now for increase efficiency and accountability across local government level, because a lot of the time our attention are na central government no more can do on, but local government there's a lot that needs to be done really for make sure say more people get better services from local government. Decentralization functions are really devolved properly, and it's also devolved with the necessary resources that should follow, etc., etc. So interesting times ahead. This is something we'll have more details on next week. But let's go to our newspaper this morning. Vice President Jallo unveils base project for local council transformation. Musical collaboration strengthens UK-Sierra Leone relationship. according to the British High Commissioner. You have this and a number of other stories. Concord Times is leading with Bio's love for country manifested in rail and port agreement. Peaceful Dialogue, UN Resident Coordinator commends government and APC. And Sletty launches 2020-2021 report. And then you get Saturday newspaper, how they lead with 52 APC MPs in Parliament next week. So with the picture of, I mean, the next thing we're going to start with is, anyway, let me just finish the papers and on the count of that. Global Times, they lead with Port Director General visit Chinese Embassy. Government terminates Arise Rail and Port Agreement. Honorable Mohamed Bangwa thrilled participants at Ukraine confab. Now, the next thing we're going to happen after all this is that when finally APC get to the house, the first thing first we then go need for decide now would I get forbidden leader in Parliament. And make no mistake about it, it is going to be a very heated contest because it get for determine the direction where the party get for take in Parliament. Will they be collaborative? Will they be supportive? Or will they be disruptive? These are the things that we then get for ponder on. So all the people that we get for come forward or then get for put forward as the leaders, then get for really, and a lot of the time as was, a lot of the time with political parties, they're not can really work in consonance with the parliamentary caucus where they can get. They need for agree on a direction, which direction the party get for go in the next 5 years, and whether or not that same direction they as well the parliamentarians will need for go, or then get for give the parliamentarians their own freedom, let them express themselves and pick whatever direction they want for go. So all of these things, it is still a tough road ahead, but you get a feeling say the much more difficult road when I for go to parliament and don't agree, and then they go next week as we now understand, but then get for decide as to which kind of leader they want, and that kind of leader whether it get for be collaborative with government, it get for be supportive with government agenda, or it get for be disruptive. And you also need to get somebody as well we also able to build consensus. And so it's going to be a very tricky fight for that leadership position there. So one of the leading contenders so far, who is coming out, well, with a NEPA name already, now Honorable Abdul Kabu, we are also naming him as one of the leading contenders. They get people in at the bench, we get far more experience than him, but we go see. He has been a rising star so far in the party over the last 2 years, you could say. Very vocal in parliament, and don't get big mantle in terms of getting the party transitioning them into a new era with the new constitution. So he has a lot he can offer, really. But then you get Abdal Timbo as well is going back to parliament. So he's also going. He's fresh. He's hungry, and willing for proving himself. He's also the Assistant Secretary General. Let's see if that could also be. He's also somebody we're very measured from what people say about him, and people that we don't interact with him a lot. So we go see AKK as well. It's another contender. He gets experience, he's measured, and very, very radical as well. That radicalism can be a good thing a lot of the times. It can also be bad thing sometimes. So everybody get your own qualities, everybody get your own shortfalls. So we go see, but interesting times ahead. But let me hear from you guys, 79994-993, because next week, that's something possibly that we could be looking into and how all that is shaping. And I know this is a conversation where any of the MPs there right now where you meet, if they want to forget that conversation, they will say, no, I just want to see, let me just go swear in with self and see what thing they happen after that. But let's go. Good morning.
Dauda,
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. We talk about this education. What's been done, come on, 34,500 results still withheld. Becker, don't see it, 1 month don't pass, nothing, we know about results in common 1 yet. All this they point out to, this education will be quality education as we, mantra up to this time. Still we get the road and this day, so we say, actually, will not be me, what we talk. about brother Kaka in issue, boys. This is not a thing for debate on. I see. I mean, Boku excuses they give. I mean, that fellow, they for don't, if like what they talking about, for don't they before ACC now for serious investigation, and let's forget about this in new appointment. That case, they both Parliament and ACC, they're equally guilty. I see me brother, me Bobo, and Melvin, they make like say, I mean, ACC no more get that. Parliament, you don't go there, tell you this kind of thing, this kind of posting get, then the kind of position where they go for, they will not approve them.
All right.
But it's voting number tower and that other lawyer been saying about Parliament, I think that they happen.
Thank you very much. Let me hear from more people here. 079994993. Let's go and hear from you guys. Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir. Lamin Samrai, welcome.
Yes. I don't agree with Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
For say it will be a childish measure by the APC for target Mame Bangura.
Okay.
I don't know if Melvin na leader of APC. Somebody who don't betray the trust, you will get confidence in him. Mame Bangura don't betray the trust of APC. So there is no way where APC will trust Mame Bangura for represent them in any form. No one trust them. And me, I advise Mame Bangura, even if he take SFPC ticket, na Karine 2028, he not going to survive.
Well, we don't know that.
Karine born, he not going to survive.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I not going to survive.
All right.
Now they me born, no way not going to survive this. So if you don't betray the trust of the party for go after you
Well,
for betrayal, not for betray people. And when they say na this for go, nine for go. If you don't be PMBC, you go you there. You know, you make an parliament. Now APC, 19 and go na parliament. Mame Bangura not forget that.
All right. Thank you very much. I mean, Lamin Samra very animated about the Mame Bangura situation. But let's hear from more people. 799949993. We don't get conversation about a lot of things this morning. Good morning. Commonia Radio set. Name of side call we from.
Dad, how are you?
I'm good. Name of side call from.
Philip from Dre.
Philip.
First of all, I want to comment on the gift business.
Mm-hmm.
I know they prejudice anything, but I'm telling you, it's one of the reasons we make with our sports and they all over the globe today. Control, not in that side. And we get lots of foreigners within this country aloof. They stay how they want. If we go in a foreign country to kiss out the man Macri, because of all it in there. For me, if Parliament we don't get that kind, because that's almost over $250,000. How possible just grab they give gifts like that within a position of trust? I'm not saying it's guilty, but it could have been investigated. And about the Parliament, I really hope APC will get a leader of Parliament who will be like Julius Malema in South Africa. We go to both, we not care, but left, right, center, he just care for the people of this country. Thank you very much, Jawad.
Okay. Thank you very much, Philip. Let me hear from more people. 799949993. Let's go and take your call. 17 minutes downside the hour 9. And let's go and take that next call. Good morning. Hello?
Yeah, I'm John from John Street.
Welcome, John.
Yeah, for APC, the names them we name, young, vibrant leader them. I believe if they choose within the names and the way you name, then APC will get a good minority leader. Then for you guest, Kelvin, I don't know if some of we guess them can be true to their conscience. He make mention, say, he work now one NGO way, if they give you gifts like a country close, he make mention, you they bring them come to the head, then they go investigate. That's not best practice. Now the word that one the way he use. Then when they say neck for practice, best practice, he say in ordinary law. So within some of we guess them can they talk. Are we true to we conscience? John from John Street.
Okay, John. Let me hear from more people. 799949993. Let's go and hear from more people here on them very important issues. There are 19 minutes downside the hour 9. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Name where they call from?
I call from Lumley.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Yes, so when I thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, we vibrant mayor don't take up in city yesterday, and with a mayor, with councillors, and I must say, he ready for work for this country. The way I see her yesterday, although yes, there is a problem, but now woman we are really ready for work for the country, and we hope say the minister, the way I see her yesterday, where he been dead, tight with the woman, I hope say he go get the free hand for let he work for we. For the honorable them self don't ready for go. But we know say by Allah in power, the investigation of the elections, we know say we vote them, then we count them na this country, and we will set a record na this country for say waiting due you, then for you waiting you are.
Right.
So now that I get. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 79994-993. Let's go and hear from more people here. 20 minutes past the hour 9 now. Good morning. Hello.
What are you?
You're welcome.
That's live as what Dave. I know you join a big border side. Me uncle na three plant your father. Me have no they call because they start target something they were man they think or not able to explain. But what you want ask Sega Union? If we honest for we think we serve to the country, what we say we na Sega Union now we the work for politician, parliament, ACC, CID, the institution they were the appoint them people and they were the head them here. They honest with Sierra Leone and to the Sierra Leonean. I think say Sierra Leone now it don't come off up and tangle. Who do they blame? The two political parties there with the people that were there inside it. From now, may they change to fine system, that honesty, that fine thinking, may they think then may they forget both party politics, area politics, tribe politics, Sierra Leone they see in light before. I thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. Let me hear from a few more people. 79994-993. Whilst we are at this, don't forget December 23 Beach Cafe 4-day beach bash. It's back with Birthright. So October, November, December bonds them. You have to turn up and celebrate your birthday. Have an excuse to party with your loved ones them and the best celebrities them as well. We share the same birth month with. If even you're not born within the months and they come out still and turn up. But before that is the Epic Carnival on the 16th of December in Moriton Field. So, but let me get some more calls here. Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Name also I call from?
Edward.
Edward, go on.
Please, from all of these guys will be careful because about several things I don't get now. And then it's going to make the point now clear. The election for this is my business. You're not going to forget tension because waiting initially, people then they go through the election because election will always be before the general election. But now being that SAPC and they are together, then I be strongly believe say this election this week. You're not going to forget pension. Take it from me. And you say that you say don't can you go for 3 years, you're not going to forget pension. You can already be the first for them, for them go at least then pass through the manner for them go get presidential and parliamentary and make it the pension. So number 2, I believe say this year will be so. You go for proving right or wrong. This say every firm get season way something like this immigration officer. After 2 weeks, this case will die here. I put nothing credit to the bond.
All right. Thank you very much. So let's go and hear from more people. 7 more minutes here. 79994-993. Let's go. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
I'm talking from Central.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. I want to tell the panelists and thank you this morning. They discussed very well. To be honest, Jawad, this issue of Jack, as I told you yesterday, people in only overseas, they go by laws and take stuff. But when they will come here, they pretend for flout. For declare assets before you come to power, during and after. Now system within place. That's a laudable. Then to the parliament.
Well, quickly on that point, I'm sure he said a declare. And now ACC now for proof to we whether I declare or not.
Okay, that's good. That's good. We're not Paulo, wait for the ACC. But to be honest, Jawad, me said I said yesterday, same the program yesterday, say if you know me na dire, based on the volume of that kind gift, believe me, I for return for rejecter because of a public office. The volume and the cost of the kind vehicle a day, it go alarm. Then you hope it clear. And to WAEC, you are me they talk to WAEC. Let them go try for continue in the education ministry. The legacy with the chief minister now left the. You are let them follow up. Those alone lack that continuous process and that maintenance culture. You are make them for the good of this country for education. Thank you, Jawad.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go and take the next call here. 079994993. Let's go. Good morning.
Yeah, Brother Jawad. Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Name outside the call from?
Okay, I'm sir. The call from DPR, sir.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah. Jawad, God bless you. Do a very good job on this nation.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now we talk about Honorable Mohammed Bangura. The action he take. Plenty people in the say and say he go against the party. But when they swear in there yesterday, nobody knows swear for in favor of the party, in favor of the country, then call. That's what you say. The man, now the country, they can't serve. The party is now intake to parliament, but the country they above the party. Because if the country don't, they say you will get a party for exist. Understand? So if the man don't take that kind of action, then man and they will forget now society, because society will need the people in the. Not everything you support the party, but when it's in a wrong thing. At times, when you go against the party, follow you do the right thing. It happened in America, it happened in other parts of the world. You understand? So if one people go take that kind of flash from me, you know, people will not frown at and the text or things that Babati do. That was set a precedent for other people who do that. The last thing, Tawan Parliament, it's SFPD. You know the same we make you go to Parliament, but they don't love for practicing kind of politics. They will go help you in the future. But Salon is like. It's not what they expect for the move forward, I tell you to get backward. It is wrong. No left for the thing they wouldn't be.
Okay. Thank you very much. And let's go. Maybe we can put through 2 more calls here. 26 minutes after the hour 9. 79994993079. So let's hear from you guys on a number of conversations we don't get here this morning. And we've spoken a lot about, of course, the MPs. The APC MPs are set to go into Parliament next week. Good morning.
Yes, Mr. Jawad.
Yes, sir. Name also I call from?
Mr. Gbla, the call from local center.
Mr. Gbla, welcome.
Thank you very much, sir, for being the platform. We don't listen to the radio conversation, but I hope to see all this, the people of Sierra Leone get a lot for this, because we don't see after the war where they count PIC and other premium BN for no more the country get togetherness forward. We still don't see any movement. So this we don't get back in dialogue. So please, we the people of each country come together or let the country push forward. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Let me just put through one last call here. It's almost time, and hopefully this will take us over the line. Good morning. Come on here. Yes, come on your radio set, please.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir. Name outside the call from?
I call Vafancy. I call from Polo Pipeline.
Yeah, but if you continue for the near radio sets, I'm afraid we'll have to drop the line. Go on.
Okay. Sorry, please. Well,
unfortunately, we'll have to drop the line, but call us again, please, and just make sure you move away from your radio set. Let me just put through this last call here. Good morning.
I'm very lucky this morning. I'm glad you have.
Yes, you're welcome.
Suleiman, thank you very much. Would they center we argument now this morning on Jack Kai? Would they forget about the presidency? Me, the only presidents we don't declare gifts are Nati Jakaba. We Gaddafi will get $1 million to declare them. And that is a big way declare them. People are saying alive in Opian and the consolidated front. That's what that made me happy. People have improved them. Then you start talk this morning, say, asset declaration, again liabilities and again assets. I read that certain forum yesterday. Then see lawyer Kai Kai. He gets a liability of $10,000 in Texas. If you don't make payment plan for them, we accommodate to the nobody. So these are the things about asset declaration. Government they do them here for make be financially embarrassed. What people in other assets can go for? Even the liability is very serious. Before you go give somebody like a responsibility, it's anything for make you use the office for cover up or recoup money for cover the liabilities. It exists. So that's your comment on it this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Don't forget, for the rest of the weekend, just stay with me. Have a lot of fun to have. So stay with me. Don't forget, we get Epic Oldies Corner coming to you tomorrow morning. We have Rapperholic tonight. Epic Nation is coming. Of course, on Slick TV, Girls Talk, there's a new episode as well coming. And of course, there's a there's a brand new premiere of a movie, which is also of a series, which is also on its way. So you have every reason for stay with me. Mina Mohammed Jawad Nyala. I'll be back again here next week. Thank you to all. We don't listen with for this week. Thanks to Choice FM as well. Thanks to Slick TV and all the producers here on the Epic Morning Show.